But it might be wrong. So we didn't have a lunchtime class today, but on Saturday we made our teaching debut in Cardiff at the Tango Nice freestyle. And we taught a Tango modern jive fusion. So we looked at a modern jive move and then spiced it up with a bit of Tango. So the modern jive move looks something like this: sending the follower back, bringing her in, twisting her out into first position. So if we did this from the front, it looks like this. And then we can do a sort of a slingshot exit. So it's a standard modern jive move. So we looked at adding another tango technique and moves to it. So first of all, we discussed the importance of timing, about taking your time, slowing things down, being expressive with the movement, which is common to both modern jive and tango, listening to the music and acting to it, and therefore you can dance to music at any speed. As far as the moves were concerned, we sent the follower back. So it's normally a modern jive, we both step back. And this time I'm just going to send her back to take a back step on her right foot. I'm then going to take my left hand and push it a little bit further into her and slide it to the side, which is going to send her left foot crossing in front of the right. And if you watch the technique she's using to do this, she's pivoting on the back leg and the front leg is sliding in front, which means we can take as much time as we like to be able to do this. To unhook her, we're going to take our left hand across to our right, which pivots her, and then we can bring it into ourselves, which causes her to take the forward step. We can then pivot her to the side, swing her out into the back step. So this is back to first position, and we can slingshot out of this if we wish. To add more tango style into this, we can add baleos. So from this cross position, she can lift that leg up in front to get a baleo there before stepping out. And again, we talked about taking your time with this, and leaders giving the follower time to be able to do this. As we bring her in, we can both step to the side to twist her back. So as a leader, we can step back as well, which would be common for modern jive. As for tango, what we're going to do is just stand there, and we're going to lift our chest and bring a little bit forward with the hand, and this is going to send her foot up, because we're using tango technique now, because in tango, wherever our chest goes is where the follower's free leg is going to be going. So she's up into another baleo, but instead of being a self-decoration, this is actually led. And again, we can send that out into a slingshot. Finally, we added in a gancho, so we're doing this straight on. So we can send her back into that cross, bring her through to the side, stepping with her, taking her into this baleo. Now, if I twist my chest to the left, then back to the right, she can bring her leg through. So she's extending the leg to follow the chest. She's weighting to the back of the thigh, makes contact with the leader's leg. I've gone up onto the ball of my foot. There's a flex in the knee, creates a nice target for opportunity. And when the thigh can't move anymore, the knee hooks onto the leader's leg. We can send her back, either out into a slingshot, or we can send her back to the baleo position, in which case we can actually walk around her and do a nice calcita before sending her out to slingshot. So it was mixing techniques, moves, and hopefully just giving a bit more expression to your modern jive. In the evening class, we had a request to go over a Colgada. So for this, we started off with the embrace, a side step to the left to go into 20 Ochos. We were putting a staccato with the leader's right foot through between the follower's legs to get a circular motion. So as I step here, the follower's going to get the extra momentum, she's going to pivot around more. I'm going to close my feet together and change my weight onto the right foot as I turn with my follower. I'm going to side step to the right. I'm going to block the outside of my follower's foot. I'm going to send her into a linear baleo, so she's going to go back and we're going to sink into each other's hands, so she is now counterbalancing my weight. So her legs are apart, so she's in a linear baleo position. I can close my feet together to form a sandwich, and then step back and around with my right foot to pivot her through, which, as you notice, then allows us to go and chain these together. Or what is quite nice to be able to do when we chain these together is actually just extend the sandwich phase and just pivot her into a calcita before taking her out. And that was the evening class.
Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below. And you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.